A pair of 2 game-winning streaks are on the line today between Montreal, who is tied for first overall with 15 points, and Boston, who sit fourth with 10 points. This is the second of 4 meetings between the teams this season, with Montreal's next trip to Boston scheduled for May 4th, in what will be the final game of the regular season for both clubs.
Puck come back to the Boston end of the ice.
So setting up real quick, a couple things to watch early on. There's a lot more space behind the nets here than there are in most rinks. So it's a huge gap between the goal line and the end boards. Montreal is a big-time pressure team. How aggressively will they play below the goal line in the offensive zone for fear of Boston making one quick pass and trapping 2 forwards?
And we talked to Boston head coach Kessel, and she said that that's something that's been a theme so far, not getting drawn down below the goal lines. And we've seen a lot of plays start from back behind the net as Rattray dumps the puck in, stopped by Chuli on the bounce.
No, offensively, when you watch Boston play here, they have used that net back pretty well. They haven't a ton of games here, but they've manufactured some real good chances by using the amount of section thing. And once it connects, it's really hard to stop.
Taven gets the puck in deep. Hold behind Franco. Murphy up to the point. Takes the shot that makes it all the way through. Hit Franco in the arm. Possession stays with Montreal. Vanasova down into the corner. Around the boards for Poulin. Poulin sends across. Vanasova to the point for Ambrose. Back to Poulin. A one-time try by Vanasova doesn't end up going on goal, only got part of the puck. Boston can't make the clear. 37 seconds left to go on the power play for Montreal. Poulin to the point. Ambrose looking to bank it low to Laura Stacey. Poulin to Erin Ambrose. Gets it back. Her shot hit the traffic in the slot. Didn't make it onto Frankel. 15 seconds left to go in the power play. Poulin, Vanasova, Ambrose, one-timer from the point, stopped by Frankel. She dives on the puck and covers up. Shots all even at 7. Ambrose at the point, takes the shot. That was blocked in front by Jess DiGirolamo. Ambrose moves the puck ahead to Vanasova, looking for a Poulin who is crashing towards the net.
Good transition by Montreal. That looked a lot like what their game should look like and what Corey Chevrier is trying to do.
Quick passing here with this first line. Ambrose going on goal. She puts it in on the backhand. The defenseman, Erin Ambrose, going to the net, beating Erin Frankel. It's 1-0.
Oh, Corey Chevrier's got to be excited about this one as her team gets the opening goal of the game on a really nice drive to the net by the defenseman Ambrose, who walks it off the blue line and makes the play. But this all started way back about a minute ago with Montreal in really good
Julian Dempsey is in the box for Montreal. Their first penalty of the game. Slashing the call as she got up in on the hands of Kaylee Fracken. So Boston to their first power play. They've been pretty good on the power play this season, towards the middle of the league. 2 power play goals, one by Megan Keller, one by Alina Mueller. Puck tonight in the slot. Mueller saving it to keep possession for Boston.
And Poulin will not let Knight out of her sight.
Keller at the point. Offside back to Keller. Mueller at the top of this circle. Takes the shot, that goes wide. D'Arcangelo controlling the puck off the rebound, but instead it's taken by Stacey. She might have numbers with Poulin heading towards the net. Good play defensively by Megan Keller.
Keller reminds you of Angela Ruggiero. They're so similar.
Knight impeded with as she tried to play the puck. Gable steps into that shot. Tied up at the face-off dot between Gigi Marvin and Julian Dempsey. That shot by Dempsey just caught a piece of Erin Frankel.
And DiGirolamo with a nice play at the offensive blue line to slow the attack down. That was a clear-cut 2-on-1, and DiGirolamo with what probably was interference, did a really good job taking away the space and slowing down the attack.
Pushed out into the neutral zone, but quickly taken back by Erin Ambrose, the goal scorer for Montreal in the first. She's a vocal leader for this Montreal team as well. It's one of the elite players and a great quarterback on the Montreal power play. As Frankel came all the way out of her net to play that puck and took a bit of a bump.
And that's a great non-call.
Ambrose puts that on the ice, but Frankel chipping it with the stick. That shot went behind the net. Montreal keeping possession. Dempsey drops the pass to David. Skating towards it is Laura Stacey. She takes the check. Puck loose in the crease, and we have a delayed penalty too on that. 18-17 in favor of Montreal. DiGirolamo can't break it through the neutral zone. It was picked up by Bette. D'Angelo taking it back for Boston, up the wall to Gerard. Instead it ends up with Stacey for Montreal in the corner. Laura Stacey drags in front of the goal. Frankel with the stop.
It's a good active stick by Frankel, which helps break up this play. You love goalies who can use their stick in that fashion to cut the front of the net off and kill a play before the play comes to the front. Davian of Montreal is another one who does it really, really well. It's becoming a lost art through the levels of goaltending that I've seen, the men's side and the women's side. But goalies that are good with their stick like that tend to kill a lot of plays.
Shirley makes the move around Catherine Dow. Montreal gets it back. Bijot towards the net. Back behind, looking to center it for Sarah Lafort, who is there, but the pass does not connect. Boston transitioning the other way. Brent gets bumped off the puck by Bijot. She makes the steal. Out in front, Shirley scores! Sophie Shirley's first of the season ties this at 1.
All right, what do we talk about between periods? Who can get a puck behind the defense and then establish a forecheck to try to make a play? Bujo has been so good in this game, and she just turned one over on her backhand, which allowed Shirley to come in late and make a play. Boston put on good pressure. Once again, Shirley layering.
So in the game, scoring started in the first period when Erin Ambrose scored on Erin Frankel, and no goals in the second. Sophie Shirley with her first of the season a few minutes ago to tie this up. It's poked out. And back to play it is Catherine Dow.
Conversely, on the other side of it, the Montreal Defense Corps has been really active offensively. Tabin, Ambrose have both been really good at getting pucks through.
Pass stretched through the neutral zone. No icing because it was deflected on its way through. Vanna Silva getting a piece of it. Turned over. Poulin able to make the steal as that very dangerous top line is on the ice for Montreal. Mueller had that pass go too far out ahead of her, so Vanna Silva takes over. Poulin backwards into the zone. Looking to the point, Rattray blocking the pass. And Boston getting it out. Keller for Rattray towards the goal. Schaafsal heading towards the net. Quickly the other way, Poulin loses the puck. Kratkin guarding her.
Poulin thought she had help coming with the help, went for a change.
Winskowski with Knight. Winskowski takes the shot. That goes wide. She had Knight there with a little bit of an odd man rush, but decided to take the shot. Montreal breaking things out. Knight putting the pressure on with a forecheck. Gigi Marvin forcing the turnover. Knight has Morin at the point, goes there, shot blocked by Poulin, or no, by Dubois. Morin's shot wraps around the boards, and the puck poked out by Laura Stacey. Both teams will change off. Skated ahead by Sydney Morin. Morin over the blue line, takes the shot. Julie forced to make another stop on the blocker side. One-timer by Pelkey, blocked by Dempsey. It's been a while since we saw this line with Pelkey and Gerard out on the ice. Looking to get the offense going on that shift.
Well, the Ratway line has been so good. You imagine they're going to get double shifted.
Gerard to Pelkey. They had Julie pulled to the opposite side, but Pelkey just couldn't connect into the back of the net. D'Arcangelo has it for Boston. This fourth line putting together a strong shift over the last minute or so. Dempsey tying the puck up along the boards. Taken out by D'Arcangelo. Boston will change out that Rattray line right back out there. Skated forward by Dow. And she wants a line change. She'll dump it deep and get off. DiGirolamo playing it in front of the Boston bench. Rattray going down to the ice. And another. Murphy wins it back to the point. Tabin. Shot blocked by Knight. Maureen Murphy has possession. Back to Tabin. Murphy crossing. Puck comes low to Vanisova. Knocked to the ground. Loses possession. Wenskowski loses it to Poulin. Murphy drops it out of the reach of Vanisova. Knight has it. Going 1-on-3. Can't get the shot through by the legs of Erin Ambrose. Knight pinning it along the boards, comes to the point. Megan Keller tees it off, just barely skipping wide. Ambrose gets it up to Murphy, who brings it to neutral ice. Montreal will change. Boston looking to go with a quick re-entry with a minute left to play in regulation. Marchment out. Emily Brown turns it back into the Montreal end. Keppel around to Kennedy Marchment. 40 seconds left to go. You hear the Songus crowd cheering on the home team, Boston, in the late stages of regulation. Tabin's shot blocked by DiGirolamo out of the air. Boston stretch pass. D'Arcangelo can't make a move past Tabin. 18 seconds left. Marchment. Puck taken away by Hannah Brandt, who loses an edge. 10 to go. Keller around behind to Brandt. Maybe one last chance, but it skids past Rattray and
Puck right off the get-go. Each team had a good touch on it. Montreal took over.
Rattray ahead. Mueller settles, drops for Keller. Megan Keller, who had some practice up in Toronto for the All-Star game in this 3-on-3 format.
If you don't like what's presented, take it back, change, and start over.
Mueller fakes the shot, slides across. Shirley has it gloved down by Chuli. Coming out to play. Frankel thinking about it. She doesn't fully commit. And that was almost bad news as Laura Stacy had some space, but Frankel making maybe just a little bit too hesitant with the read.
It did look like it was going to be a clear-cut breakaway, but on the other hand, Frankel had to respect the fact that there were two players coming for a puck and she didn't want to get in the way of her own defense person.
Yeah, Frankel even lost her stick in the process. Knight puts that off the pads. She had an overtime winner here at Songus last week. Vanisova can't make the move towards the net. Bugeaud passing to Tabin. She slows things down. Wants to go all the way back behind Chuli to set things up. Gave Boston some time to change out the personnel they wanted. Poulin off the bench, drops a pass. David Can't get that through to Frankel. And play continues. At neutral ice, Poulin has it stolen away by D'Arcangelo. D'Arcangelo hits it out of the air, stopped by Shuley. There's a good feed by Pelkey.
Her hockey sense almost wins it. And she's been known to make a play or two in overtime at work.
Well, this time it was Mueller winning the face-off against Poulin. Pelkey takes the check. Stolen away by Laura Stacey. Out there with Ambrose and Poulin. Up pass picked off by Mueller, but Poulin able to recover and get the puck back. Ahead for Ambrose, who scored the Montreal goal in the first. Has Stacey on the opposite side. She puts it in! Laura Stacey in overtime wins it for Montreal with her 5th of the season. Well, Boston